Leshambasana Jauba says his first undertaking as Rajya Sabha MP will be to uplift deprived hilly inhabitants. Congress Party women workers staged sit-in demanding CBI probing drug trafficking case of former chairman of ADC Chandel Lukhoseizo. RIMS Non-Teaching Employees Welfare Association protests outsourcing of 404 RIMS contract employees. And India records highest single-day spike of above 40,000 new COVID-19 cases and death toll of 27,497 in last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Rajya Sabha MP-elect Titule King Leshambasana Jauba has said that his first undertaking as an MP will be to uplift the deprived hilly inhabitants. He was speaking to media persons on the sidelines of a cleanliness drive in the surroundings of Sri Sri Govindaji Temple today. The Titule King stated that he will take oath as Rajya Sabha MP on July 22nd in Manipuri language wearing Manipuri traditional attire. Yai School MLA T.H. Satyabrata and Ketrigao MLA N. Indrajit, members and volunteers of Govindaji Temple Board, Imphal East District Police, Manipur Fire Service and others took part in the drive organized by Rajashree Bhagyachandra Cultural Foundation, Manipur. Speaking to media, SP Imphal East District, Jogesh Chandra Haubijam urged the public to keep the surroundings neat and clean.
Sigi Angonda Mai Pangdabagi Lambi Latabagi Ishing Pangdabagi School do Wazalite Mam Laiko. Adora Wasak Lobo Logan a Sat Pahorani. The same addition Hagan I should like Bakti Havatare. MP or everyone is Sahi and Panamu Kakreko. Adugi Pandu Nate. I told you Adugi Salbium to Okanda, the Kogi Labor Ministry Singagi. Karino Agi Singi Lamsing Tawayaba Kogi Sagi, Award Passenger. Boy the Karilo Wayagato. I Hama I sing the Hana. Sing plus Anapa Kogi remote and sing quite remotest place.
Govindaji Temple Board ki volunteer sing aduga District Police Imphal East ki police ki team singa masida koina coordinate tawraga koina su mating panga Govindaji ki koi bada leba complex sing asigi adagi nongju thar sida horiba napi meyam adagi amol kai le meyam se khoi asigi social services da angam mating panga sengdok pase khoi tawjabani akoi bije taruta na thamba covid ki laina gi matam stage he na luna lana Govindaji complex se thamna na baina akoi na sigi no se step se lakhochabani.
Women workers of the Congress Party carried out a protest demonstration today demanding to hand over the ongoing drug trafficking case against former chairman of ADC Chandel Lukhoseizo to the CBI. Taking part in the protest meet staged at Congress Bhavan, BT Road, President of Manipur Pradesh Mahila Congress Committee M. Sharma condemns the state government for the delayed justice in the drug case. She warned that intense agitations will be launched if the case is not handed over to the CBI at the earliest.
Maruoina koina ngasi changjalibasigi point mari khak ai mayam da thamjage ahamade koigi drug kingpin Lukhoseizo scam CBI da sino. Number 2 the drug la loan ba thadok na ba honari basing NSA da phagada bani. Number 3 the investigation manung da chenari basing sarkar gi phampai ba yaroi. Number 5 the miyam na drug ki mayok ta lepkani aibo sigi slogan si dei koi protest si sangsan jabani koi na taliba demand sisu government na athuba da positive response pi bi rakani haibagi su thajaba full confidence lai habase mahila gi mai ge de thamjari.
In the meantime, senior politician Okram Joy has submitted a memorandum to Governor Dr. Najma Haptullah demanding resignation of Chief Minister N. Biren under Clause 2 of Article 163 in connection with the drug case of Lukhoseizo. Speaking to media at his Kakwa Naurem Lekai residence today, senior politician Okram Joy asked why the government has not handed over the rupees 224 crore drug case to the CBI till date. He reminded that MPS officer T.H. Brinda has accused BJP leaders and Manipur police officials, including DGP, of being involved in the drug case. He also demanded suspension or ousting of those officials who tried to conceal the case. The veteran politician said he has requested the governor to apprise the same to Prime Minister and Union Home Minister.
BJP की मरुएबा लुसिंगबी सिंग इन्वॉल्व तौबा केस अमदा BJP ने सरकार कायरगा BJP की चीफ मिनिस्टर अमसुंग BJP की चीफ मिनिस्टर की मखादा लेरिबदुना मराइदा इन्वेस्टिगेट तौरगा कनाना याउदनो थिदोकपा याम वागनी CBI दु सिनो ड्रग ललोंबदा चीफ मिनिस्टर की नुपी चीफ मिनिस्टर पार्टी की लुसिंगबा मयाम यावबा केस अमा लाकांदा करिगिदमक्ता केस अदो सही अनि नबजंदरी मरम करिनो पुजि लेरिबा बिरेन लुसिंगबा सरकार अरगो मागी गवर्नमेंट सिना सही अनि जी खनदबे मरम करिनो BJP.
Senior politician Okram Joy has also lambasted Chief Minister Nongthomam Biren for recently stating that former state MLAs and ministers before 30 years ago only strived to achieve mere personal gains instead of working for the welfare of the public. He condemned Chief Minister N. Biren for making the judgmental remark. The senior politician, who has been serving the state for almost 36 years, challenged Chief Minister N. Biren for an open debate. Speaking to media at his Kakwa residence today, Okram Joy proclaimed that the initiatives taken by Chief Minister N. Biren till date does not measure up to the works he has undertaken during his tenure as an MLA, minister and speaker. He said that he will willingly go to jail if he is ever found involved in nepotism. Okram Joy even declared that he has picture proofs of Chief Minister N. Biren being engaged in nepotism, stating that everyone is aware of what happened in Haingang and Andhra constituencies during the previous Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha elections. He asserted that N. Biren's role as a Chief Minister in the Manipur University issue, which was one of the biggest issues of the state, and the prevailing delimitation issue, is quite well known. It may be mentioned that Chief Minister N. Biren made the judgmental remark during the felicitation of titular King Leshemba Sanajauba, who was elected as an MP for the lone Manipur state in the recent Rajya Sabha election.
I assembly the Sahi Kunta Taruk MLA Oegre, at the Karim Kanda Mantri Oegre, Karim Kanda Manipur Assembly the speaker in a walk over, tried the Aigi Iminda, Aigi Marimata, Icha the Isuda, Aigi Marimata, Imamindaga, Aquilan Tunga Lepsam Belaragadi, Aqui Madu. Government give me the Antang Tiro, Aduga Tio, Adu Madaida, Lerga the Ayama, a quick heck label and Tumdo Maduma, I may am the Katokane, Maduda, a quick Isaju, a jelly. Siri Virian gi Marimata, Maga Luinariba Mantrishinga, Baikaliba, Marimata, Maminda, Shagaliba, Baikaliba, Tamiba, Lantum Mayam, Miam Uri, I tint in the Takjake, Poto Utsarake, Madugong Tidominasi Abra, and Hangi.
RIMS Non-Teaching Employees Welfare Association has launched a black badge protest of outsourcing of 404 contract employees of RIMS. Speaking to media at RIMS Jubilee Hall today, Association Secretary T.H. Babu condemned RIMS Director Professor A. Shanta for handing out 404 RIMS contract employees who have been rendering their service at the hospital for the past 10 years to a government e-marketing GEM web portal. He stated that even the head of various departments of RIMS have denounced the director's decision. He appeals to the government and CSOs concerned to look into the matter. The outsourced employees expressed their desires to continue working at RIMS. On the other hand, Director RIMS Professor A. Shanta has clarified that the association's claim is baseless and all he did was to increase their salary.
Strike na chingba koi agitation makhal maya sing si hauji situation si da koi tawning dabani tawbadabo tawdaba yadaba matang ama lakpati koi tawjabani akoi RIMS ki history da amasung Manipur ki history da 404 outsource tawthokki bhai base association site ki amasung mipung khunimagna akoi na yamna ningdom pomnaba yanadaba ama oi akoi ki present director Professor Santana akoi ki GM da outsource tawra bhai base akoi satina lebak thiba mane ngasi dagi hauraga akoi black west state pa adugi mathangda ekoi siswak strike toba masina marum oraga ekoi Manipur da leiba ekoi civil organization amasung angam athoksingna ekoi director na employee sing laloliba masi angtang meng changhaningi achumbo oraga di madu ekoi taram no wokani kariguma man initiate toba amasung ekoi employee sing sibu lalombo eram targa di ꯔꯤꯝꯁ ꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
District Administration Thoubal has notified to close down all banks and post office in Thoubal district from today till July 26, owing to the rising number of coronavirus cases in the district. According to the order, bank staff are allowed to attend office by strictly following directives of COVID-19 management to ensure continuity of essential banking services like ATM booths and others. The order was issued following report that COVID-19 positive Gram Rojgar Sevak and Panchayat members were actively engaged in banking works and at the post office. It may be mentioned that Thoubal District Police Team has been carrying out awareness programs in Moijing and Lilong, which were recently announced as containment zones in the district. Zirebam District Admin Team, led by Deputy Commissioner of Zirebam District W. Malim Nganba Chenglei, has inspected the ongoing work to set up COVID Care Center at Model School in Zirebam's Harinagar. Speaking to media, the DC said that the COVID Care Center will start functioning without further delay. Zirebam SP, M. Mubi and top officials of various departments were in the inspection team.
Yam thurba manung complete tawjaragani akoi SP sahib adagi engineer sing akoi gi PWD gi adagi MSPDCL gi PHCD gi akoi mayam changana akoi hujik inspection tawjare ad masi is in good progress aduga masi yam thuna complete tawraga inaugurate tawdana khotana yamna athu matam ne akoi kenon thujana tawragani.
Top government officials of Manipur who have returned from COVID red zones are reportedly flouting all safety standard protocols issued by the World Health Organization. Manipur Secretariat employees are in apprehension in the wake of top authorities failing to abide by 7 to 14 days of mandatory quarantine recommended by World Health Organization. Manipur Secretariat Services Association General Secretary L. Purujit appeals to top officials of the state government and their drivers to maintain safety protocol.
Secretariat Labiriba Tabak to Wiriba more particularly I Singi, IS Kadargi, Labirio Mayam Sing Secretary, Commissioners, then Assistant Chief Secretary, Asigo Mayam Sing Asina Akuna. Yeah, that might be because of the work schedule and amount of schedule work. High with Tabak Mayam Sing no or but they used to go to the outside the state. I'm doing Mapan, the Chapacopa, Halakpa, Asikumo Singsi, doing it over PM Singilay, Aduna, Makoina, Dum home quarantine, Delhi the Chatway, Mapan, the Chatway, Badun Halaga, home quarantine, Manato Dona, and then they just directly come to the office and attend their offices.
Chairman of Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Manipur State Branch Dr. Y. Mohan has also claimed that many top officials who went outside the state are resuming office duties upon their return without serving necessary quarantine period. He said such conduct by top authorities are creating anxiety among the government employees.
Me ama pandigi returni or mapan chathorga halaga numitude muk test orasu negative oiren khalasu minimum of 7 days di home quarantine to have si huji phaugi chatnariba SOP ne ne khangji tha ani hum mamang de dum tawre negative oirega humni subada dum secretariat ta meeting to sanba SOP leina distancing aktaba marks vaccine ne devse photographic proof over lainary bani commissioner mapanda ki halak pokranpagi masigumbasi SOP se akoi officer sing as officer khangdi any top ranking officer sing nasu ngakpi gadabane bai thamjaningi corona natrasu apprehension nama mayam da anxiety ma pibodo khari ani wakhan nungnang hanba ma pibase masisu praja singi office ke surrounding the missing mental health di disturb tawe.
Many buses are running across the state with the resumption of inter-district bus services by the state government to ease commutation amid the COVID-19 lockdown. Though the government has issued strict orders to maintain social distancing norms among passengers inside the buses, in the wake of surging COVID-19 positive cases in the state, some buses have failed to strictly follow the order. State relevant departments should look into the matter at the earliest to prevent any risk of community transmission of coronavirus in the state. An exclusive report from Impact News reporter Lalpal Wahengbam and camera person El Subas.
I know you later home see in fall go home like I bus parking the knee. Higher parking a shida, Kogi, Marina, Bistambu Sixing, Zatkadawa, Bistambu Monson, Sing Paul Sakadawa, Ninto Kong, Wangu, Gumbi, Shingba, don't want to busing Mahomet Kami. Adu, Harry Mahomet Kami busing a sea, Kogi. COVID-19 Gilan, Piriba, social distancing in normalcy, Nana Sapana, I am a tinnery. Adu, Kogi Ninto Kong Sakadawa, Bus Amakata D. Harry, social distancing in normalcy, Noon to Gaiduna. Harry, bus a sida, me yam nakna pamjunduna, Sapa, bus a musu tenary, Maramaduna. COVID-19 Lena said the sea, Manipuda, community level, the Sandoki Bataragadi. However, Lena said the sea, me Madagi, me mother yam to no line as Sandopagi, Bamba Shi, a quick Sigumba social distancing to Ivasina or Katamam Orega, Leak Marilena, department Singna, however, Kogi. Passengers who bus servicing a sida, economy and Sambidana. Social distancing as Tangai Padana, follow the Winaba, Marino Singna, Honabagi Tangai Pada, the Adum lady. Camera person Elsba Sarmaluna, Podunzariba, Lalpal Wahengbam, Impact News, Imphal.
Indian Red Cross Society Imphal East District Branch along with Paurabi Lamjing Dupi Marup held one-day awareness program on COVID-19 at Liningtho Puthiba Community Hall in Purabi, Imphal East District today. Secretary of Red Cross Society Imphal East District Branch Dr. N. Amit Kumar, President Narendra Ningomba and representatives of Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch Dr. S. Sunil took part in the event. Face masks were distributed to the attendees. Principal of TG Higher Secondary School, Ayekpam Sangita, has expressed pride that the government school has backed top positions in arts and commerce streams of the recent COSEM Class 12 examination. She said the school teachers gave all-out efforts by giving proper counseling and motivation to the students. It may be mentioned that in the recent COSEM Class 12 examination, the overall pass percentage in all the three streams for the school is 94.6%. Pass percentage in science stream is 97.6. In the arts stream, pass percentage is 83.91, and in the commerce stream, the pass percentage is around 94%.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯕꯗ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯕꯦꯇꯤ ꯕꯆꯥꯎ ꯕꯦꯇꯤ ꯄꯔꯥꯎ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯇꯤꯚꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯖꯩꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯦꯃꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯠꯃꯣꯁꯐꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯏꯍꯥꯟ ꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯆꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯦꯃꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯠꯃꯣꯁꯐꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯁꯜꯂꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯄꯨꯁꯜꯂꯛꯑ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯝꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯒꯠꯂꯛꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯐꯥꯎꯔꯛꯑ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯗꯤ कंपलसरी मोइसे क्लास से चंगनिंगानी क्लास चंगनिंगानी अदगी ओजाना ताकपा खोटपा मयाम असि लोइनमक अदुम तानिंगानेबा हाबिदि मोइदि चही नौरिबा अंगांग हाक्तनेबा अदुना मोटिवेशन जे यामना दका वय अदुना मोइदि पुनिंगबा मोंग अमदा मोइदि टीनेजर हाक्तनी अदुना सिदेसि अखोइसि 11 12 ता लेसि अदुना अहान हामना आई मोटिवेट तौनबा काउंसिलिंग तौबा खोटपा असि याम तोइना तौजै अदुगा मपानदगी अखोइ मिनेक्जै लोइना लोइना ना अखोइगी एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट सु समग्र शिक्षा की मखादा सिगुमा प्रोग्राम से जा जा तवी लोइना लोइना स्कूल की साइड सु यामना तवी अदगी अखोइ नपी मचा ओइरगदी अखोइ सेल्फ डिफेंस की दरकार ओयना सिसु तखलिया न लेइबा स्कूल की ओजा सिंग सिसु लामनो थदो हेंदोना मतिक चारबो ओजा गातनी अदुना अखोइ दि ओजा सिंग सिदि यामना तंबीरगे ताकबीरगे सिगी कनो गातनी अदुना अंगांग सिंग सिदा कय हानि उ सिदा उहै से रोनी असु खुन बहित्रगदी महि से चारोइदुनेबा अदुना इहान हमदा अंगांग सिंगी माइंड से खिदंग चेंज तौनबा आइना याम कन्ना होनाजै.
In an unfortunate incident, a woman wards member died in a road mishap around 12:30 p.m. today. The mishap occurred at Panchayat Ghar in Kainau under Bishnupur Police Station. The deceased is 47-year-old member of Kainau Gram Panchayat Ward number 7, Ahong Shangbam Prabha, wife of A. Rajan from Kainau Thongkha. According to Impact News sources, an Eon car coming from Bishnupur hit the woman while she was trying to cross Tidim Road. Injured Prabha was immediately brought to Nambol Community Health Center by locals and a Bishnupur police team. Unfortunately, she was declared dead upon reaching the health center. Police has arrested 27-year-old accused Ningombam Joydev alias Bode from Thongju Parts 2, Pechu Lampak along with his vehicle. Bishnupur Police Station has registered a case and investigations are underway. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Council of Higher Secondary Examination Manipur na lauba Lisingani Kungi SSLC exam da art stream gi 4th position tarakrabi Bianca Maibam amasung 10 position tarakraba Amosna Arkibu Imphal Valley Academy Ghari Makha Lekai da lebana thagatpa fongdokli loinena arts amasung science stream gi subject topper oirakraba sing amasung mai paklaba mahiroi punamakpusu thagatpa fongdokli ngasimak school asida lengbiratuna admission tawbiu amadi mai pakpagi lambida changsinbiu.
Banthoibi Group of Companies presents Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthoibi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthoibi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripok Taurangam Leitlai, Imphal.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudolni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, icha gi phazabalam chak sajat ki ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. India has reported 40,425 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising the country's total confirmed cases to above 11 lakh. This is the highest single-day spike reported in the country since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. There are nearly 3,59,000 active cases at present. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 27,497. Good news is that a total of 7,87,000 people affected with COVID-19 have recovered in the country so far, and with this, the recovery rate stands at 62.61%. Maharashtra still has the highest number of active cases of nearly 1,30,000. Sample testing is going on full swing. Various laboratories in the country have tested a total of 2,56,039 tests of coronavirus samples in the last 24 hours as per the ICMR. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 1,46 lakh people and 6,09,457 people have died. Recoveries are above 87 lakh so far. USA is on top with nearly 20 lakh active cases and total deaths of above 1,43,000. Brazil is at second place with nearly 6,50,000 active cases of COVID-19. India is at third place in the world. There are above 11,400 active COVID-19 cases in the northeast states, including Manipur's 605 active cases. Coronavirus has affected Assam the most among the northeast states with nearly 24,000 confirmed cases. The state reported 1,080 new cases in the last 24 hours, rising the total active cases to 7,926. Assam's COVID-19 death toll has reached 57. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,892, out of which 1,148 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed cases have reached 1,021, out of which 576 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 740, out of which 455 are active cases. There are 193 active cases of COVID-19 in Sikkim, 117 in Mizoram, and 397 in Meghalaya. All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi has started Phase 1 and Phase 2 of human clinical trials of the indigenously developed COVID-19 vaccine candidate Covaxin today. AIIMS Delhi is among the 12 sites where human trials for Covaxin will be conducted. Officials said that more than 2,000 people have applied to take part in the human trials, out of which 375 volunteers were listed. AIIMS Delhi will be choosing only 100 participants for the first and second phase of the trials, with a note from Drugs Controller General of India, India's top drug regulator. Rest of the volunteers will undergo trials at different sites. Necessary coronavirus tests, liver tests and other health checkup will be conducted upon all the volunteers. Covaxin has been developed by the Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech in collaboration with the Indian Council for Medical Research and the National Institute of Virology. New state office bearers of Bharatiya Janata Party BJP Manipur Pradesh were selected today. According to an organizational appointment issued by party president S. Tikendra, former party general secretary N. Nimbus and other 6 party members were elected as vice presidents, while Chongtham Bijoy, who has been serving as party spokesperson for a long time, was appointed as chief spokesperson of the party. Bharatiya Infra Private Limited distributed 5 kgs of rice to every household of 15 villages of Singat area, covering as many as 1,600 households for the third phase today. Project manager Satish and camp in charge Manoj were among those present on the occasion. Speaking to media, company project manager Satish said that the items were distributed to ease the plights facing the villagers due to COVID-19 lockdown. Mentioning the highway construction work, he asserted that the company is all set to initiate a 2-lane road construction work at the earliest. Speaking on the sidelines, one villager expressed immense gratitude to the company for providing the items. Imoinu Evergreen Society in Silchar, Kasar of Assam has also extended support to the ongoing protest by AMSU, MYFA, Manipuri Sahitya Parishad and CSOs demanding the Assam government to enlist Manipuri language as an associate official language. Speaking to media at the office of Imoinu Evergreen Society, chairman of the society Longjam Babasana said that the society will extend their support in every step taken by the organizations for enlisting the Manipuri language as an associate official language of Assam. A community awareness program on prevention of mosquito-borne diseases was held at Lemapokpam Mayai Mamanglekai in Bishnupur district today. Many ASHA workers took part in the program held under the initiative of Bishnupur district Malaria Officer DMO Dr. Thaunajam Nabikishore. Resource persons enlightened their locals on strategies to prevent malaria. Mosquito nets were also disinfected at the event. Former BJP candidate of Kumbi constituency, Khangembam Nabakumar, has distributed around 1,500 lemon and orange saplings to farmers of the constituency. The distribution event was held at his residence in Kumbi Bazaar today. Nabakumar said the event aims to contribute in making Manipur green and self-reliant in crops. He assured to distribute more saplings to farmers in the future. Joint Forest Management Committee UYAL along with Wildlife and Biodiversity Conservation Committee WBCC Manipur under the initiative of Divisional Forest Officer DFO Thobal Debala Lefrakpam planted various tree saplings in and around UYAL Chairauching as part of 71st Van Mahotsava 2020 today. Speaking on the sidelines, DFO Thobal Debala Lefrakpam urged everyone, especially the youths, to take active roles in combating climate change. Yaripok Beat Officer M. Biren, Deputy Ranger T.H. Johnson, Palel Beat Officer M.D. Salaudin, Thobal Wildlife Warden W. Ramchandra, President of WBCC Manipur Rabi Takilambam, and members of JFMC Uyal took part in the event. Members and volunteers of Bamon Lekai Youth Club Yaripok planted 3 saplings around the club today. Yaripok Police Station OC Inspector Rijayuddin Saha also took part in the drive where many fruit-bearing trees and other plants were planted. Club members also held a condolence meet to grieve the demise of its former president Ningombam Ranjit. According to a report from ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit, Lamphel, moderate rainfall is expected till this Friday, while Saturday onwards lesser rainfall is expected. The precipitation level in Manipur was recorded at 2.5 mm for today. Maximum temperature was 27.7 degrees centigrade and minimum temperature was 26.6 degrees centigrade, while humidity was 93% in the morning and 82% in the evening. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Titular King Lashemba Sanajauba says his first undertaking as Rajya Sabha MP will be to uplift deprived hilly inhabitants. Congress Party women workers stage sit-in demanding CBI probe into drug trafficking case of former chairman of ADC Chandel Lukoseizo. RIMS Non-Teaching Employees Welfare Association protests outsourcing of 404 RIMS contract employees. And India records highest single-day spike of above 40,000 new COVID-19 cases and death toll of 27,000 in the last 24 hours. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.